Hello and welcome back to my channel, Linux World. Today we're going to continue on building our new server, doing the initial config. Just a quick recap, we have so far got access to our newly built system remotely, the test VM00. We can access it from a remote server, and we have turned off firewall and SE Linux, security enhanced Linux. And we have set up our IP address as a static IP address so it does not change on us. So let's move forward. In today's video, we're going to register the system to Red Hat so we can update and patch the system, download some packages, and configure a modular repository. So we'll talk about these things. So first thing first, we are going to run a command to check what repositories are here. Before, we used to use yum command to check packages. We can now use DNF. It's been updated with DNF. You can still use yum repo list command to list all the repositories. It says the system is not registered with an entitlement server. You can use subscription manager command to register, or you can use DNF command, which is the new version. We'll talk about this as well, and it gives us the same output. So let's clear the screen out with Control L and register the system. To register the system, the command is subscription manager register. Okay, and press the big enter key, and my username is Shoaib Omar and my password is very secret password. Okay, enter. So now it's gonna try and connect to my Red Hat developers account and register the system. So we'll wait for that to happen. And it says the system has been registered with the following ID. Okay, that's good. And we have a couple of more commands to run after this. Okay, so system has been registered. We're gonna press up arrow to bring that command back, and this time we will run subscription manager attach --auto. So what that means is my subscription to Red Hat has, depending on your subscription, you get access to their different types of repositories that gives you different packages. You can specify subscription manager attach and the name of the repository that you want to attach, or in my case, I'm using auto because as a developer, I only get access to one repository, which is the developer repository. So first command, we registered it. Second command, we are going to run to attach the repository that I get with my account. Okay, this is not a detailed video. This is just initial install and initial steps after the Red Hat 9 install. For someone who quickly want to deploy a machine or practice, I will make other videos in detail about each and every topic. If you are in I'm going to start a series on basic videos. In that, I will cover these topics. Okay, so we'll wait for this to auto attach, and then we can run another command to do some checking. Okay, so now it says install the product, current status. The product name is Red Hat Enterprise. Its status is subscribed. We can run subscription manager status command. Okay, it's current. We can run subscription manager Give me 1 second. I need to check this command. I want to see list. Oh, consumed, I believe. Minus list. So that's not the command, so it's giving me the options. So it's list thing, subscription manager list minus consumed. There you go. Okay, so when I ran this command here, subscription manager list minus consumed, to show me what I am consuming as a developer. So I have a account, Red Hat developer subscription for individuals, and this is what I get with it. I get to install some high availability packages, Linux Atomic Host, and some developer tools if I want to. I get access to a bunch of applications here and tools, okay, as you can see. So I will get updates as well. And this is my SKU, my pool ID, and yeah, all the good stuff. So now if I run the command DNF repo list, it should list out my Red Hat repositories, and there you go. It has the repository ID, AppStream repository, and a base OS repository. Now we can update the system with the command DNF update or DNF upgrade. So what's the difference? There are two slight difference between the two. They both update the system to the latest version. Right now, if we run the command, or if we check a file called etc Red Hat release, you can see that it is Red Hat 9.1. I'm using an old ISO image. Right now, I know that we're currently at 9.4, so the system is going to go ahead and update to 9.4, which means we have a lot of updates to go through. So sometimes it's a good idea to download the latest ISO, the 9.4 one, and so once you deploy a machine, you don't have to update the system that much. You know, you'll get some updates. But so the slight difference I was talking about between DNF update and DNF upgrade is when you run DNF update, it updates all the installed packages to their latest version. It does not remove any obsolete packages. That is, packages that are no longer necessary or have been replaced by newer packages. If a new package version makes some other packages obsolete, those obsolete packages will stay on your system until removed manually or with the DNF auto remove command. On the other hand, DNF upgrade, it upgrades all the installed packages to their latest version, but also removes obsolete packages. If an update results in some packages being marked as obsolete, those packages will be automatically removed during the upgrade process. So depending on whether you want to remove the obsolete packages or not, you can use DNF update or upgrade. Okay, so I am not going to update my system since I don't want to wait for or waste my resources, but I will run DNF update without a -y flag to answer any yes or no questions to proceed, just to see. There's other commands I can run to see how many packages needs updating, but I want to show you what this looks like. If you run DNF update, okay, here are all these packages, 20 packages, about 280 packages that are going to get upgraded, and it's going to install 20 packages on top of it. If I say yes to it, it will proceed. I'm going to say no. So we're going to abort that. Okay. You will do that as a part of initial install and initial steps after the install, right? So let's assume that we've already done that and move forward. Okay, so next thing we're gonna talk about. Okay, let me just show you one more command, which is tnf update info. This is a command that you can run to see what a quick view of what type of updates are available on your system. So you can see that it gave us an output, a really nice short output where you can get a quick view, and it's 143 security notices, out of which 46 important, 82 moderate security notices, 15 are low security, 323 are bug fixes, 17 enhancements. So this is what's going to happen. Another command is tnf list. SEC just gives you a different view of all this. So, there you go. Okay. See, moderate security tells you which package it belongs to, and the RHSA number associated, CVE associated with it. So if I go up here, this is where I ran the command. Okay. So a lot of bug fixes on the network manager utility package. Okay. So we do want to update the system and keep it secure and fixed. But since this is just a test machine, I'm going to delete. I'm not going to worry about that. But you will do DNF update -y. It will answer the yes or no question to proceed for you, or you can just run this and wait for to answer it yourself. Okay. So the next thing is I'm going to show you is Red Hat 8 and 9, I believe, have modular repository. So what is a modular repository? It's modular repository in Red Hat 9 is a feature that allows user to access multiple versions of software packages or application streams, giving them more flexibility in managing software installations. And it is part of Red Hat's modular initiative, which provides users with greater control over which versions of applications, runtimes, or services are installed and used on systems. In traditional repository, only the latest version of the package is available, and installing multiple versions of the same software can be difficult or impossible, right? So with this modular approach, I can show you some commands. tnf module module list. So list out. I think I ran that. tnf module module list. So we have these packages like the MariaDB, Nginx, Node.js, PHP. There are different versions of PostgreSQL. You can download, select which one you want, right? You can download both of them and then select which one you want to use. So, or if you want to search for a particular one, you can do DNF module list, let's say PostgreSQL. It will show you just that one. Okay, module list is just fine for me, so just do that. Okay, and if you want to install, let's say, Node.js, right, you could do DNF module install Node.js colon and the version you want. Let's say you want 18, you don't want 20. Too new for you. 18, and do a -y to automatically answer yes or no question for it to proceed. So this is what modular repository is and allows you to do for certain modules. You know, a module is a collection of software package that form a complete application, language, runtime, or service. You know, it may be different versions which are known as streams. Okay, so modular repository. So now we have our repository set up. We have subscribed to Red Hat, and we got our app stream and base OS repositories. We can go ahead and configure some other repositories like Apple, which gives us some community packages, a bunch of them, that is maintained by the Fedora project. And to do that, I have a couple of commands here that I need to run. I need to enable a built-in repository which is disabled by default. So I'll run, it's the code ready builder for Rhel9. Let's run this. Okay. Let's wait for that to complete. Is enabled for the system. Okay, so you can do DNF repo list. Now it shows you one more repository that has been enabled, which was provided to us by Red Hat. Now let's go ahead and configure, run one more command here to install the Apple repository from this web location. It's the Fedora project. This is the location. It's going to go to this URL. It's going to go under pub Apple, and this is the package name. We're going to install that. There you go. If I scroll up, you see Apple release that's been installed. If I go up and do DNF repo list, I should see Apple repository as well. Okay, folks, that's it for now. We will continue on our initial setup. I believe we have covered a lot. I don't think we have much left. We do. We are in the next video. We're going to talk about Red Hat Cockpit, which is like a GUI interface that you could install to manage your Red Hat server if you wish. We'll kind of go over that, and we will. Now we are able to install any packages that we need. So we may install some packages that are that is a good practice to install, right? Since this is a base system, we don't have anything, so we will just install what we need. All right. Thank you, and stay tuned.